much as you think that you got to figure it out. That's when God throw you in fucking
And the thing about
a loop, you know.
And the thing about like having it all together, everybody thinks that you're gonna have it together at 25 or 26, or just because you see some friends, you know, doing better than you at 21 or 22, they got married early, they got a good job, something like that. That isn't really always, you know, like the case, you know. So I mean, that's why I try my best not to compare myself to other people. I used to do it a lot, but it's hard.
Hey, some flowers bloom earlier than others.
Yes, that's for sure.
You know, others take a little bit longer to bloom. You know.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, like when I was younger, I thought that. I mean, when I was 15, I thought that 20 was like a wise person. You know, I thought that 20 was like, oh, they got it all figured out and stuff. You know. No, man.
And then it's like, you know, ain't nothing easy but, you know, diamonds are only made under pressure. Like,
yeah.
You feel me? So it's all about what you do with yourself at that moment. You know what I'm saying? How you handle that situation. You know what I'm saying? It's like I said, the only distinguish from college I feel like I really have either. Like, it's just I never quit. You know, like, it don't matter what I go through, I'm always keep trying, bro. Like, cause there's too many niggas trying. I can't afford to quit.
A lot of people, you know, told me, you know, and still tell me, you know, this very day, you know, growing up, just like, man, whenever you know you're around, you're very charismatic, and you're like uplifting, you know. And whenever I'm around you, Nico, Eric, whatever you got, you know, I'm always like the guy, you know, cracking the jokes, you know, always trying to keep the mood light, you know, even when you know there's always you know some shit going on, you know. That's just how I've always been. I've never been the kind of guy to like really panic, but I can't speak like that. I don't panic under other people's problems, but under my own problems, a lot of times I do have some anxiety, and it's hard to pull back. Even if I'm older now, you know, I'm 26 now. I still like in my mind sometimes there's some problems that arise, and I just can't get it past you know my head, you know, and I'm getting better with it, just finding better ways to cope and stuff, you know?
It's really, you know, it's, like I said, we all deal with that. I feel like in a sense of like anxiety or, you know, just the feeling of like you under pressure, you know, and it's, you know, you just gotta collect yourself through it, and, you know, cause the devil, you know, you gotta keep the devil in his hole, you feel me?
Yeah.
And you just gotta, you know, some of us know how to get through it, others cope with it different ways, you feel me? Like, I don't know. It's like I can't speak for everybody, but I can speak for me, you know. And there's one thing I know is how to survive. So
yeah.
You
know. No, I don't. You know, there's some things in life that you don't want to do, but there's a lot of things in life that you're gonna have to do.
Right.
And you know, there's things that I didn't, you know, want to do. You know, like.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, like the old me would still be trying to hit up, you know, my old ex-girls, trying to get closure and shit. Don't everybody give you closure in life, man, and you gotta move on with that shit.
You got a minimum wage paying job, and you still gotta go to the local little blood donation spot
and
give plasma just to make a little bit of money to feed your kids. Like,
oh man, I was doing that shit. Yeah,
it's rough.
That's why,
you know, selling the little bit of food stamps you do have.
That's why Walmart's a blessing to me, man.
Because you need cash, because food stamps don't buy diapers.
Yeah.
You know, they don't buy Similac. Well, yeah, I think
you can get WIC.
Similac.
You get WIC, you know.
Now they do, but back in the day they did that shit.
Yeah, you know, like
you had to have like WIC.
Yeah, you get WIC and shit like that. You straight.
But they only give you a certain amount a month.
Yeah.
So once you done bought them 8 cans, them 8 cans is gone. Cause that baby gonna eat.
Yeah.
You feel me?
You know what's funny about, you know, that kind of thing is there's kind of a lack of baby showers amongst the black community. I see a lot of times, you know, like I got a lot of white friends. Almost the majority of my friends are white now.
Honestly, I haven't spent a lot of time around my black family.
I haven't either.
As bad as it sounds.
I know. I mean, and
I love them to death.
And I'm not saying that in a bad sense. It's just, you know, a lot of the things that a lot of them are about, I'm not about, and to be honest, I don't really relate to them that much growing up here in this rural area, you know, around here, you know. So when they come down from, you know, Baltimore or something like that, you know,
I just feel like my immediate family, they're really more like takers. You feel me? So as a giver, you got to know your limit
Exactly.
because takers don't have any. You
Exactly.
know what I'm saying?
People, you can keep on feeding somebody until they bust open. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll
Real
keep
talk.
eating, and they'll shit it out and keep eating.
Real
You
talk.
know, like they'll keep coming back to you whenever they're hungry.
And family is the biggest soft spot. You
Yep.
know? It's like
How do you think you? How do you think you?
it's hard to really say no.
How do you think that you address family beef?
Mhm.
I mean, like, how do you think you should go about it? Like, if you got beef with
I
somebody in your family,
I have never really been the best being like um how do I say this? Like I never really been the best with my words when it came to like family members and stuff like that. My attitude toward them when they not doing like my sister and all that. Like she's had people live with her that I just could never see my sister being around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, in that type of crowd, like, and they, just ain't right.
yeah,
But my sister had a path that she was going down, and she had to go down that path to learn who she was.
of course,
You know,
growth.
you know what I'm saying? So, just being there and that opportunity, I felt like I was a little mean to the people around because I'm the type to really speak my feelings. So it's like, um, sometimes as people, we got to have a little self control as far as what we think or whatever the situation may be, because it's not really our life that we're looking from the outside in, so we're kind of judging these people off of what we see, but
But there's also
we
nothing
shouldn't.
wrong with giving somebody some constructive
Mm-hmm.
criticism. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because there's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
So
And my sister know I love her, and I could be hard sometimes, but as a family man, I damn sure ain't gonna see nobody up in here, feet kicked up in here chilling while I'm out busting my ass. My sister got a job. Everybody in here got a job but you.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, bro. Like, well, my sister dated women, so it's a female. And
Yeah.
I definitely ain't doing that. You know what I mean? Like, nah.